Next, we have another veteran, Amy. You can come on up here. Amy Sanger. She's going to talk about the final tidal wave of feminism. And she'd also like to let you know that she's taking a break from Twitter right now because she's finishing up her screenplay. Maybe it's also because times have changed since your talk on dating. I don't know. All right. Well, we're looking forward to your talk on feminism.
Just as a disclaimer, I'm going to hell, straight to hell for this. So let's start with God. So I thought about God, and I thought if God was actually a man, if God was a he, don't you think he would have created women to all love giving blowjobs? And so, ipso facto, God is not a he. I mean, I'm not saying God is a she, but I'm just saying God is not a he. And we need like a non-gendered pronoun to describe God. And we're going to come up with one. There's tons of them out there. I kind of like Z or Thon. Like, no matter who's in the White House come November, Thon will be whatever. But I think Alex is here. He's got like 50,000 followers. We should start the meme tonight and just go with Thon or something. But I do need a gender-neutral pronoun, because like, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but you see a baby and you're like talking to the parent, you're like, oh, what's its name? You know, like I don't like calling the baby it anymore. So we need something instead of like he, she, we need some type of good gender-neutral pronoun. And then speaking of babies, I just really don't see the purpose of marriage anymore. I mean, I don't think marriage will exist. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I mean, we're no longer like trading goats for, you know, daughters. And as soon as women, you know, achieve economic parity with men and they get divorced, they're gonna be like, fucking half? I mean, like, why would you get married after that? And guys, I'm not sure why you do it, but I just, you know, I don't think marriage is gonna be around. And speaking of marriage, there's really no reason for a MRS anymore. I mean, guys have Mr., Mr., Master, but I mean, it's just not as lucrative as it used to be. I mean, unless you're Elin Woods. But I think women are going to be like pursuing their MBAs because at least those are STD free. But much more of an economic powerhouse there with the MBA. And so when we have that, you're just going to see a lot of more women in the CEO, upper echelons of businesses. And this is a huge opportunity. And I know Cheeky Geeky does this, but there's going to be a lot more sex in the boardroom. Men are going to be using their just sheer sex appeal. And I am looking forward to the day where men come in, they're just showing their chest hair. They're showing the chicken scratch, and you can imagine those corporate dress code policies. They're like, no chicken scratch and no open-toed sandals, but you guys don't know what chicken scratch is. But speaking of private, this is where I'm really gonna devolve, is the end of cheerleading. One, it's not a sport, but two, have you guys seen like NFL cheerleaders anymore? Like I thought it's like cheer strippers, but like I think they make $50 a game, and that doesn't even cover the cost of a bikini wax. So like cheerleading will be gone. I know some people are disappointed, but speaking of private parts, I know Alec McBeal tried it, but there's the end of, you know, bathroom segregation. One, there's a little secret that nobody wants to admit, but girls do poop. But two, this is a huge opportunity for businesses. I mean, like, we could recoup like billions, if not trillions of hours that women spend primping in front of the mirror, and it could be like the get us out of the recession. Speaking of private parts, the porn revolution and recessions, I mean, porn's a dying industry, and I think there's a huge opportunity for really female-focused porn. And you can't see this, but if you remember Chef, I mean, this is like the rediscovery of the clitoris, or actually the discovery of the clitoris, and this is a good thing. And I think the porn industry will really capitalize on this, and this could get us out of the recession. So, and so penises. I guess you guys are really proud that you can, you know, pee standing up. But I've thought about this, and like, you guys come and then you're done. I mean, I don't know what's so great about that. Like, I come until I pass out. That's like 50 times. There's like twice as many nerves on a clitoris than there is a penis. And I think you guys should be a little envious. I can masturbate in the car while driving, not stick shift, but, you know, automatic. But so we're DC, final frontier. The future of feminism or post-feminism is upon us, and I want you guys to be prepared for this. This is kind of anticlimactic. It's just like, oh, there we go. I'm not retreating, I'm just reloading.